Hello, everybody. It's time for our weekly update. I thought I'd do a video this week instead of having you read. Um, the first thing that you have due tomorrow by midnight is your outline for your presentation. I gave you the guidelines last week written, so that way it's easier for you to reference them rather than having to rewatch the video. But the one thing I've noticed on the ones I've graded so far, and if you've turned your outline in, I have graded it, is we're missing transitional statements between our main points. So I just talked about this, and now I'm going to talk about this. And it sounds redundant in a 3 to 5 minute or a 5 to 7 minute presentation. But you have to remember these same rules apply for a 3-hour presentation, where we certainly need to remember what we just talked about and where the next point is going. These transitional statements are also called signposts, so think of it that way. You're letting your audience know where we are and where we're going. The other big thing that you have due tomorrow night is the comments on all the vlogs. I've given you most of the semester to do that, so I expect most of you to have been able to watch those vlogs by this point. Learning Curve 15 is also due by midnight tomorrow night. And the only thing I have coming up besides the presentations is to remind you about the CWC appointments, the Center for Writing and Communication. You're supposed to have 2 over the course of the semester. One could have, at this point, because all you have left is the outline and the presentation, you could make an appointment to have them look over your outline to make sure it has all the things in it it needs to have, and that you have cited your sources correctly, both verbally and parenthetically. So I need to hear according to in your presentation, but I also need a parenthetical reference APA style so I can find that source in your outline on your references. They can also, via email, watch a recorded presentation and give you feedback. Because this is recorded, you have the option to do it more than once. And some of you should really take that option. Not everybody can get it right the first time through. So just remember that. That's mainly what I have for you guys. If you have any questions for me, by all means, email me and let me know. Otherwise, we will do an update next Thursday. You guys have a good weekend.